All right, hello again, everybody. David E. Taylor, you're a piece of shit. And what's been really nice, David, is you haven't been on social media, man, ever since I got a hold of that non-disclosure agreement. You've been kind of hush hush, but not actually, because I've been kind of doing my own little investigating of sorts, and I have spoke to some people from the inside. And the email I sent out originally was to someone who was actually comments on the channels a lot, and I'm real tempted to give your name just because I think you're full of shit. But this one could be a 50-50, really. I sent an email out to this person, basically telling them that they're in a cult, that we have all the information and that David's committing these crimes. This person hit back real hard. Like what she usually does on the channel is comments a lot, and then we'll usually call her out, it being David, and then she'll stop commenting. So I'm pretty sure it's David. But this whole comment, I was emailing back and forth with this person that she wanted my contacts, who I was getting information from, and it's not going to happen. And this person was actually willing to FaceTime with me, and but she didn't. Apparently she doesn't trust who I am, which is fine. You don't have to trust me. It's not about you earning my trust. It's about me earning your trust, because we know what you guys are doing. We know what David is capable of. We know what he's willing to put people up to in order to get his way. And that's exactly how this email sounds. It's really weird because in some of the emails, it's like, it's really chopped up like David's writing it. And then some of the emails are really, coherent and perfect and like punctuated properly. This person wanted to know who my inside source was, basically. Tell your inside source to get with me. And that's just a way of you trying to get to my inside source, but you're not going to get it. Just like I'm not going to tell anybody who you are. So that was kind of good on your part, trying to get that source. But again, I'm not going to give these sources up unless they've told me I can give them, say their name explicitly. I haven't mentioned your name, but I can. I could just as easy as I've mentioned other people's name in this cult and call you out. You either want to help us or you don't. The hardest thing I've ever done was to send you that email. You have no idea how much that took for me to even want to begin confessing to you. You're not the first person to come to me to try to help, but I don't trust people easily, so it's just easier to respond rude, harsh manner just to get them to leave me alone. The only reason I'm reaching out to you is because I've started watching your videos and decided now is the time to come forward with things I know I'm done hiding and protecting. I'm beginning to trust you simply just because you were not quick to give your source away. That's right, and I'll never give my sources away. That's how this works. You don't give sources away in a situation like this. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. So, ask your source about me personally. Ask them if they trust me. If they do, are they willing to reconsider? And you're wrong. I do. I'm not going to even mention where you live. So no, it's not easy to get out. Your source should be able to confirm that I live in this state and city. Also, if you want my number, have them look up my information. Again, this was another attempt for this person to get the source. This person saying she doesn't want leadership down her throat, asking questions. They were willing to FaceTime. I'm still open to FaceTiming with you. I'm here. I'm right here. You see my face. So if you're real, I'll FaceTime with you. I don't care. I'm putting my face out. You say you don't trust me, but look where I'm at. Look where my face is to this source. And I spoke with you, and I called from a blocked number. You know why? Because I don't trust you yet. You have to earn my trust. That's the thing here. You have to earn my trust. It's not about me earning your trust. You have to earn my trust because we know what David is up to. We know the mind control he has on you guys, and we know what he's capable of. This trust is a two-way street. It really is. I can't trust anything you say until you've proven to me otherwise that you're ready to come forward with this and really go on with it, because you're telling me I'm trying to be some hero, but I'm not. You know why I do this is because David lied under oath. Plain and simple. David lied under oath. Nothing happened to him. He wasn't held in contempt or anything. He clearly lied under oath. If I lied under oath, I'd be in jail. Plain and simple. Not to mention he's hiding. He's fucking scamming the IRS big time. Okay, he's running EBT fraud. There's possibly some human trafficking involved. He's hiding money from his legal court case right now with Harold Lewis. I'm sorry, with Harold Lewis. He's building that ridiculous stage down in Florida. What's he gonna do with it? Okay, he's juggling around assets through bank accounts. I've confirmed all this. I mean, the fraud goes on, but we need people who'd come forward, but nobody will, because apparently you're so scared of this non-disclosure agreement. But David, again, that non-disclosure agreement has really got your fucking head probably up your ass right now, because you're trying to figure out how to damage control that, but you can't. You cannot damage control a non-disclosure agreement when you're claiming to be a church. Having your members sign a non-disclosure agreement to join your church. And just, if you want, to everybody out there, if your church has ever had you sign a non-disclosure agreement, put it down in the comments below. And David, read the comments and see out of how many of the comments below, the people who actually follow this group, their church has made them sign a non-disclosure agreement. Probably none, David. And the cool thing about this, David, is this group is a very diverse group of people. Come from all different backgrounds, all different religious beliefs. We have some atheist, Catholic, Christian, Protestant, Muslim. We have, David, they're all over the place. So no church will ever make you sign a non-disclosure agreement to become a full-fledged member. That is just a huge lie. You do that to scare your people. And the whole thing, the ghostwriter agreement, that just proves you don't write your books. Like, you don't have any talent to write a book, David. You don't. Ask Michelle, she knows. You know Michelle, he's not writing his own books. You're having people transcribe them. You're having people probably, and all his reruns, it makes me wonder if you're having people like transcribe those reruns too. Okay, back to my contact that I recently made. This person thinks David's trying, I'm setting this person up through David. This person thinks David's trying to set her up, but it's not. You're wrong. You're wrong. I do this on my own. David has nothing to do with this. What I'm doing, right now, I'm basically a thorn in David's shoe. Thorn in his side. He can't do anything, David. I'm not the first person to set me up. You and David talk. You told me he has your number, so what is there to be private about? I don't care. What I mean is that if you want my number from David, you can get it, because this is how it works. Get my number from David. He has it. I don't talk to David. I never have. I just have his number, and I've called him a lot, left messages, text messages. So he has my number. David doesn't have the balls to pick up the phone and talk to me. You don't, David. You're too scared, dude. You won't answer my questions because you just think you're smarter than me, but you're not, dude. I have your non-disclosure agreement. When leadership confronts me about us talking, I'm just going to deny it. I mean, this just seems like the whole email going back and forth. I knew it. You worked for David. I'm glad I didn't trust you. So tell me, are you shut away with him, or did you set me up on a three-way, or did you try to record me? Only people who call from private numbers are hiding something. You can't be trusted. I'm pulling out because I know David is the one who sent you. It's David who you work for. You've been caught. Don't work for David. I don't work for David, trust me. I'm so tempted just to call you out, just because like this shows, like, again, I feel this is like David's attempt to like get information, to find out what I know. And David, I know more than you know. Keep talking about David. Your motive is more about David than helping us. No, we want to help you guys get out, but we want to bring David down in the process. We have to stop the behavior. We have to focus on the behavior that he's doing Destructive leader? Absolutely. Is there manipulation going on? Absolutely. Is there some kind of financial fraud going on? Absolutely. He's fighting a financial battle right now in the court. While he's in this court fight right now saying he doesn't have money to pay this bill with the residential center from his deposition. Okay, there's a place down in Florida called Movie Prop Rentals. I've called and talked to him. Real nice lady. Building a multi-million-dollar stage. Easily. With lumber prices, David? Easy, dude. So, this contact, before you think I'm working with David, you're wrong. You're everything wrong about me. You have no idea what I've done to get this information, or the lengths I've gone through to get the information I have so far. And you've been one of the most vindictive, just mean, horrible people in the channels. You said you got caught one time before, but I fucking doubt that. Like, I don't know. Never knew I existed. You came to me. How did you even know about me or even have my contact info? For all I know, David himself could have asked you to email me and set me up to see if I'm still a rat and a danger to his camp. Well, you can form your own opinions, but I'm right here. You know where I'm at. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm here to help you. I'm not going to send you money. And that was the other thing that was kind of weird about this, is like, this person said, oh, well, you didn't even set up a GoFundMe or, set up any kind of fund account to help us out. And it's like, again, we're trying to point people in the right direction because there's resources out there. We've tried to put together a group like that, but everybody's strapped right now from COVID, which, I mean, if we're strapped, so is David. If you have children, there is group. There's a place called culteducation.com where women, if you're in a cult with kids, there's resources for you to get help and get out. There really is. There's resources out there. The internet's right at your hands. Everybody's got a smartphone nowadays. If you have a smartphone, look on the internet. Start making phone calls. Pick up the phone. Get the help you need. There is resources. But it's like you want us to, it feels like you just want us to throw money at you, like give you cash, and it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. It really doesn't. This is like a self-help group for the most part. We're here to help you guys get out and point you in the right direction and protect you from this guy. Because once you're within this group, David can't touch you. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go to the cops and say, hey, these guys are trying to break apart my religious scam? I make my group members sign a non-disclosure agreement when they want to sign on to my church, so they won't say anything about all the shady shit that goes on inside my church. Because you're claiming to be a church, right, David? Claiming to be a pastor. So, you guys have any questions, comments, concerns? And this is to my contact I made. I did call. It was me. I have nothing to hide, but I'm not giving you my number yet. So, if you want to continue contacting me, email me, and we'll talk more. But I'm not giving you my number yet. It doesn't work like that. The reason David has my number, and that whole place does, is because of how many times I've called. I'm trying to stop their scam. Matt, put yourself, okay, say, for my contact that I have here, say, what if it was your grandparents and David was scamming? What if David was trying to scam money out of your grandparents? You're mentally, say you had a grandparent that had dementia or something, mild stages of dementia, and David was out there fucking scamming her for money. How would you feel about that? That'd be some fucked up shit, right? I wouldn't want that happening to my family. And that's what David does. He preys on the weak, on the weak-minded. He really does. That's his in. That's the only way he can scam people, David. That's the only way you know how to scam people, is the weak-minded. I'm smarter than you, David. I'm smarter than you. You might think you're gonna get one over on me, but it's not gonna happen. And you probably thought I went away for the week, did you? But I didn't. So, y'all have a good day, man. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. And if anybody's ever been to church and had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, drop it in a comment below. So, David, we can show you how many people don't have to sign a non-disclosure agreement when they join a church. Sound good? Trying to think if there's anything I left out. I don't think so. I mean, it's good that David's not been on social media. Everything he's doing is reruns. And it's going to be reruns. He's not going to do anything new. His gig is up. He's still fighting legal battles. The case number is 18SL CC02174, and it's in the St. Louis County Court, 19th District. If anybody wants to look up the docket, there has been some new updates on it. I can't remember what they were, but I know there is some stuff changing within the court right now, within the case. But it's mostly like filings and paperwork and whatnot. So, again, the case will be in December unless they settle it out of court, but it doesn't look it's going that way right now. There was some motions done recently. So, David, I'm still watching you. I still have eyes on you everywhere. Don't think I'm going to go away. So, you guys have a good day. I hope everybody's, enjoying themselves and everybody's staying safe and feeling better. We finally got through the pandemic, it looks like. Looks like life's starting to get back to somewhat normalcy, except for David. David, you think you're going to probably hold like some big miracle crusade, but you're not going to. So, if you like the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would like to get up to 1,000 subscribers, just so I want to do a live stream leading up to the case. The case is like December 6th, I think. I'll double check. I'll make sure when the case is and I'll post it. But ultimately, what I'd like to do is like do a live stream the day of the case. Maybe that week of the case. So, and maybe get some legal experts in on it and just kind of see what we can do and what happens with the case. Because David, you are fighting a legal battle right now. Don't try to hide it. I know you are. So, and it's funny how you're lying to your whole cult about it, that you're not in any kind of legal battle. So, keep lying to them. We know for sure. So, stay hiding, David. Stay off social media. Don't put any more videos out because we're gonna know. Told you, we have eyes on you everywhere, man. So, you guys stay safe. Everybody else, David, you're a piece of shit. Just stay hiding, man. That's best for you. I love not seeing you on social media anymore. And it's great. It's great. You're running all reruns. And what's even better is you're having to explain to people why you're having all these reruns. And it's like video after video after video after video after video of rerun, of rerun, of rerun, of rerun. That's what you have Steve and Ashley and Tony do. Oh, here's another video. Here's another video. Here's another video. Here's another video. And it's through your whole sermon. There's nothing of you anymore. It's awesome. It's great. So, stay hiding, David. It's best for you. It's where you belong. Stay hiding. Okay? Michelle, you're complicit in the whole thing. I know that. I know that for sure. Ashley and Marcia, you're complicit in the whole thing too. You guys all know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on there. You guys aren't dumb. You're just playing it out until David runs out of money, and then once he runs out of money, you're all going to point the finger at him. So, y'all have a safe day. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. And hit that subscribe button if you like what we're doing here. David, ask Michelle, piece of shit.